If I loved you, words wouldn't come in a...
I want to also introduce you to my friend Brooke over here. So Brooke Roberts, he has just some amazing connections here in the community, and you will not guess that he's only 19 years old. And when
19.
yeah, when I first read his resume, I didn't know how old you were. And I was reading it, and I was like, oh, this person must be in their 30s, because they were the manager of Chipotle, their EMT. Brooke has worked on the Salary Commission for the City of Edmonds and City Council, student representative. So I just thought, wow, how can somebody have all this done in their short 19 years? But you have managed to do it all. So, yeah. And I love what Joni has to say about how you make connections. So when you first meet someone, what do you do, Joni?
I just say, hi, come on down to the beach. And I said, I want to be in part of this group. And I joined, and we've been together ever
You
since.
joined the Sound Singers, right?
Right.
And are there a group of them here today? Yeah.
Oh.
Raise your hand, Sound Singers.
We've got a lot of them. Alma's our Bullrich. She's the one that takes care of all of our music.
Well, we can't keep them too long, because at 1 o'clock you guys have to catch you have to catch a bus to go to an event, right?
We do. We have to be. We were supposed to be there at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So forgive us if we don't say hello and goodbye to you real quick, like.
What I love about Joni is she always has breath mints in her pocket, because she comes right up to you when she talks to you, and so
I have to, because I can't see. The good Lord said, you don't have to see or hear, just be.
Yeah. I love that. And Brooke, you remember coming here. What's the earliest memory you've had of the Waterfront Center?
Probably as a 3-year-old, my mom would always walk me in the jogger stroller into the senior center, and we would always meet someone new that was volunteering at the senior center. And so I like to say that I kind of grew up with the senior center and evolved with it as it turned into the Waterfront Center. And I've seen how it's grown up over time over the past 19 years.
Yeah.
We all did.
I mean, everybody did. Alma, all the
we
group.
did.
Yeah. I mean, that's the power of seniors
love
and the power of community. I am too old to. What are you too old to do, Joni?
Chase boys.
How I answered this question for me was that I felt like I was too old to get my nose pierced. And so I kept talking about it, and my kids, someone said, why don't you just go do it and quit talking about it? And so I did. This last Christmas, I got my nose pierced, and I'm well in my 50s, and it's funny because nobody has hardly noticed. So
I don't think there's anything that I'm too young for or too old
Or
for.
too
I mean, look at you, Joni. You're chasing boys still, and you got your nose pierced. So I think the limits are endless.
yeah, I think what I've learned about all of us is that age doesn't have to limit us, does it?
Amen.
Yeah. So like we tend to underestimate old people or young people, and we just don't give them all the credit that they should be getting, right?
Right
So here's to
on.
all the young people and the old people. Yeah. And all of us in between. And there was a sign that struck particularly well with me, but it said, live your life, not your age.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Love the Lord, love your family and friends, make you new, young friends every day, and have a song in your heart, and love that singing forever and a day.
She joined the USO at age 17. She wasn't supposed to join the USO. And I think she still thinks she's going to get in trouble for saying that.
If they find out about it.
I don't think there's any USO police here. I think you're okay.
After 4 years, why, I
Yeah.
don't think they're going to get mad at me.
But the story that's most compelling is the one where you were injured. And so if you could tell that story.
The Zeros were the only thing the Japanese had left to fly. And they devised an egg, a bomb, underneath the plane, and they had it on rigs so that they could get up in the air. and they were suicide pilots. And I was in Biak, New Guinea, and we had about 3,000 boys that were sitting on the hillside going down like this, and we were up on here in a truck with a microphone and with our long gowns on and singing songs to all these guys. The Zero came over and the whoop, whoop, whoop signals went up, and they shoved everybody where they could, but they kept our truck close to the only stone pillbox that was there. And down in the mud I went with my face forward, and a major on one side and a sergeant on the other, but it was crammed full of people. Yeah.
31 days? Oh, wow. On a boat?
31 days. We were on a troop ship, 3,000 men in the hold. Then there were USO camp show entertainers and Red Cross nurses and doctors, and the troop complement for the ship. And but we zigzagged in the morning and zigzagged at night to keep from being hit by the torpedoes.
Well, thank you, Joni. That was an amazing recollection. Now, Brooke, you are an EMT, and that's a daring thing to do every day in and of itself. Tell us what your story is and how this career choice has attracted you.
It was not wanting comfort, really, and I had been with Chipotle Mexican Grill for 3 years. I started when I was in high school, and I worked really hard there to promote and got up to general manager. I ran my own store, and one day I kind of had this awakening, realizing that I wasn't doing what I wanted to do in life. I was serving others, I was serving my team, but I wanted to do more than just that, and so I left comfort. It was a very comfortable job, and I could have easily spent a career there, but I left comfort, and I pursued EMT school after that, and realized the beauty of medicine, the beauty of the human connection that we all share, the beauty of human emotions, and that's when I decided that I wanted to pursue a career in public safety, and I currently work as an EMT full-time in King County. And I'm pursuing a career in fire, currently applying to fire departments to really engage with the community, engage with a diverse population, and be that one person that people rely on in their darkest days. And I think all of that stems from about 5 years ago when my dad had a massive right-sided ischemic stroke, and I saw how much of an honor it was for the South County firefighters who responded to the 911 call, for the doctors at Swedish Edmunds, the whole team. I saw how much of an honor it was for them to serve my father in his darkest moment, and that's always stuck with me. And I'd like to say it was kind of a full circle journey, rediscovering that passion to do that. And so here I am, working full time as an EMT in King County, and
and your dad's okay?
Luckily, he is.
Yeah.
Minor deficits, but he's active. And
well, I can tell you have a big heart, and I think that I'm just so, when I meet Brooke and people like him, I'm just so positive for what the youth can do for us in our world ahead of us, because it's a lot of people think there's some difficult times ahead, which maybe there is, but with people like Brooke here, I think we're in good hands. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Struggles, like Daniel had said, like there's, people, struggle all the time. And so, and with aging and for me particularly, my kids are all growing up, like just how hard it is for you to get around and why she's important.
Well, it is awfully hard. You do get lonely. You live in one room, and you know the Lord, you know your friends, but your friends don't have very much time to be with you because they're living their lives too. And just having a ride to the center, Sharon, who is my dearest friend in chorus.
Well, remember, that when you have an opportunity to help somebody, how important and what
Well-
what it does to make their day, right?
And this is how I met Samia. Samia lost her mother about a year and a half ago. And we just immediately responded to one another, and she said, "You're my second mom. Can I?" And she's been doing it ever since. She's not a paid friend. She is a friend.
Thank you.
Right there.
So one of the struggles with aging, Brooke, if there's anything you need to add.
Instill that sense of belonging in the people that we care about and the people we surround ourselves with.
Yeah, that's so important. So we are going to wrap it up here, Daniel, as much as we'd like to be up here all day. But when we asked Joni when she feels most alive, you're not going to be surprised that the answer is singing, right?
Singing,
So singing. So
singing.
we have asked Joni to sing a little song for us. So, do you want to stand or sit? Okay. Okay, Joni, take it away.
It just takes 20 seconds, but it's from my heart. Everywhere you go, sunshine follows you. Everywhere you go, skies are always blue. Children love you, they seem to know. You bring roses right out of the snow. The whole world says hello. Everywhere you go. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Jenna. She's and Jenna has a special surprise. Yes. Jenna, take it away.
Please join me in singing happy birthday to our friend Joni. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joni. Happy birthday to you.
They're early. It's not until Sunday.
Thank you, everybody.